Well, it's that time again, folks. It is time to play some more Season 2 matches in the Beginner League here in the PuyoGB League. I'm your host, Bluehair K, and we're going to start things off with another PC encounter, as we're going to have Random Zombie take on Japandi. So we're now going to cross over to the PC version, and let's see what we can do from here on out. Welcome to everybody. It should turn out to be a pretty interesting contest actually for the Beginner League. Random Zombie against Japandi. Random Zombie had some good matches actually in the inaugural PuyoGB League last year, and of course, as you guys know, Japandi won the AQL Quality Tetris Tournament that I hosted at my own workplace, funnily enough. Now I'm just going to click on over and see if everybody is ready. Let the players know that once they are in the room to send me an invite, and then I shall join the room as well. I'll be doing PC adjudication today, and if people need a Switch adjudicator, I shall be doing that as well. Just make sure everybody is ready and in place. Okay, so just waiting to get people in. Let's go have a look. Waiting for it to come up. Oh, so it's heavy rain outside. That's interesting. Okay. So, initial difficulties. Ah, okay. That kind of did work. At least I think it did. Let's see. That's better. There we go. Steam just had to take a little bit of time to sort out what it needed to do. So whilst that's on the go, I'm just going to change the orientation. So we've got Random Zombie as player 2, and Japandi is going to be player 1. Both players are set, ready to go. It is indeed showtime, Random Zombie. And we're going to get the Eclo Cam up and ready. Random Zombie playing as the Dark Prince, and Japandi playing as Angry Cheese Ball. And we have fusion music as the first background music of choice. So, nice little start there for Random Zombie, going for a 2-chain to begin with. First attack low, I think, goes to Japandi with that Tetris. Residual blocking, nothing too bad. I wonder what's going to happen here. Oh, nice 3-chain from yeah, nice 3-chain from Random Zombie there. Back-to-back Tetris, meanwhile, for Japandi. And Random Zombie takes the hit. And another back-to-back Tetris. Japandi just dealing in the single wide well at the minute, just going for the Tetrises. Mind you, I'll tell you something. Random Zombie's got something pretty good lined up. Oh, now then, is the choke going to start from Japandi? Single line clear. Single line clear. Combo 1. Random Zombie just giving us all triple line clear. Meanwhile, from Japandi. 3-chain now from Random Zombie. Oh, nice Tetris now from Japandi. Looking at what? Oh, bit of a dig now. Nice little consolidatory dig, I should say. Now then, some quick erasures. And, oh, I'll tell you something. Those purples look good for Random Zombie. He's going to go for the power single into a 3-chain. Oh, that's a lot of lines. 5 lines still to go. Oh, I'll tell you what, he's in trouble now, is Japandi. He can't rotate O pieces. The Random Zombie goes 1-0 up. Takes early doors. Ah, Echo. Alright, here we go. Game 2. It looks as if Random Zombie's going for the stairs setup. Ooh. It's not a bad stairs setup, actually. That's quite nice. Going for the 4-chain. Tetris now from Japandi. Just trying to knuckle out some of that damage. Goes for the back-to-back Tetris meanwhile. Oh, he's looking for certain minnows, he's not really getting them. Triple line clear now. Combo 2. Still a bit of a stare. Residual damage now into the Tetris. Now the dig is starting. Now the dig is starting and he's ready for another Tetris. Back to back coming in now. Now slow suffocation from Random Zombie. Is he going to be able to dig himself out of this? He's got... He might actually have something here. 80 for 3. That's good neutralisation there. Oh, there was a 2-chain there from Random Zombie. He's going for the 3-chain. Into a 4. Garbage chaining with that 4. Tetris there takes 4 of the 8 lines out. Well, it's a bit messy. Oh, but look at this. T-spin overhang now. Going for the back-to-back T-spin single. Nicely done by Japandi. Keeping the pressure on, which is good to see. Back-to-back Tetris now. This is nicely done by Japandi. Now then, Random Zombie is in a bit of a pickle. I wonder what Japandi's going to do, because he's got two too wide stack. Is he going to go for something? He needs to be careful. He's going for a rush. He is going for a rush. Oh look, he's got some good minnows. Oh, that's quite a bit of garbage. And another wave coming through as well. This is good stuff from Japandi, really keeping the pressure on. I think that might just leave. It does. It's left too much for Random Zombie to do, and Japandi has equalised. 1-0 now. Man, you're quiet for me and have everything on max. Hey, great music. Gotta love this theme. Oh, nice T-spin overhang set up now from Japandi. He now needs to wait for a T-piece to come. It's probably going to come in the next 2 minnows. There it is. He's going to go and get himself a T-spin double. Power 4 chain meanwhile though from Random Zombie, and that's put the cat among the pigeons. Oh, some kind of dig happening. Oh, that takes the hit. Now then, what can Japandi do? Oh, he's got the right minnow. Meanwhile, Random Zombie building up a little bit of stairs. Power 3 chain now. That's 5 lines. That keeps the pressure. Oh, beautiful snipe. Japandi just a little too slow into that, and Random Zombie goes 2-1 up. Just a reminder that the PuyoGB League Season 2 is first to 10 games wins the contest. There are 12 people in the league. Each person plays everyone once. So whilst we're going on here... Oh, there is a T-spin over... Oh, there was a T-spin overhang, but I think Japandi just missed it. Random Zombie, meanwhile, going for stairs. He's got a 5 chain set up. Going for a... Looks like a 6 chain. Oh, he doesn't want to put that there. I think he realises this. Is he going to go for purple? Yes, he is. He needs blue now to set everything off. He's got the blue ready. It's Japandi going for a 3 wide. Here we go. Only a 4 chain. Here we go. The wide still going. It's a 6 combo. 7 combo. He can swap out. 8 combo. 9 combo. That's a lovely bit of combo work. He's got a T-spin overhang as well, if he wants to go for it. I don't think he's going to go for it now. You see how that 9 combo only sent 8 lines over, or sorry, 8 garbage overall? You don't get much mileage for a combo rush. Not like you used to. Oh, he needs to be careful now, does Japandi. The momentum is purely with Random Zombie. Going that way for a 2 chain. I thought it would probably have been better to have gone the other way. 70 for 4. Obviously, he saw it differently. Alright. Is there another dig coming? Not at this minute. T-spin overhang. Not going for it. I'll tell you something. This is dicey. Japandi's trying to do everything in his power to stay in this. Random Zombie not looking for a kill switch at the minute. Don't know if he's banking on Japandi just to top out. Japandi will keep on fighting. Oh, that was a misdrop. That was a misdrop. And down goes Japandi. Random Zombie goes 3-1 up. Indeed, the combo nerf. Although it's not really much of a nerf by the time you get to, say, 10-11. When it really starts kicking up. Okay, Japandi. I say Japandi. Random Zombie's got stairs on the go. Or is he going for a big power chain? Is he going for a swamp power chain? Or is he going to go for a free? I'd have thought he'd have gone the other way with the blues, actually, to be fair. Okay, a bit of ping pong. Nothing too... Well, I'll tell you what, T-spin overhang found into a T-spin double. 6 garbage over. Now then, what can Japandi follow it up with? Is he going to go for another T-spin? He's got the minnow to do it. Nope, he's going for the back-to-back Tetris instead. And he's got, naturally, a T-spin overhang. Where's he going to go? That's safe, yeah. Now he can swap out. There we go. Nicely done. He's got a Z piece coming up, which is always nice and good. Oh, he swapped out to the T. Back-to-back T-spin double. 6 garbage back over. Nice smuttering of garbage there for Random Zombie to deal with. Nice 2-chain. And another 2-chain now from Random Zombie, just trying to keep Japandi in check. Double line clear. Into another line clear. Into a 2 combo. 3 combo. Okay. Smooth going so far from both players in this game. Margin time will naturally kick in. T-spin double meanwhile from Japandi. Single chain. Oh, nice. Nice T-spin overhang right there. He hasn't got the right minnows to get there yet. He's doing the right thing, swapping out that Z piece and now going for the back-to-back. Nope, not back-to-back, sorry. Just a normal T-spin double. Nice 2-chain meanwhile. I don't think you can get T-spin there, must admit. Looks a bit dicey at the minute now for Japandi. Perhaps an element of double jeopardy playing part. Now then, will there be any kind of dig? Margin time starting to kick in now. You see that? He's going to take the hit. Is he going to carry on with the dig? Yes, he is. Here we go. Dig coming on. That's going to buffer a lot of that attack, actually. And that's good for Random Zombie. Making sure that he's got some power or something ready so that he can mitigate the garbage coming over to him. But any kind of dig now from the Tetris player is going to bring up a lot of damage. Oh, look at this. T-spin double. Now he can go for the dig. He's got another T-spin double overhang ready. Now the suffocation begins. Beautiful stuff from Japandi. What can Random Zombie do? Sends it back with a meaty single. Margin time definitely in full force. I don't think Japandi's going to be brave enough to go for a T-spin triple at this stage. Okay. Into the Tetris. That might close this game out. Okay, into a dig now. Now then, can Japandi smell blood? Because Random Zombie has got some legal moves he can make. Going for a 2-chain now. Sends it back. 6 lines. Margin time definitely kicking in. Oh, this dig could be legendary. Here we go. 8 garbage. Oh, that was a miss drop. That was an unfortunate miss drop. That 2-chain's going to be more than enough for Random Zombie to take the game away from Japandi. 4-1 now. That nasty Puyo margin time. I know it appears to be nasty, but it's also about speed. And if the Tetris player has speed to his advantage when margin time comes about, it's going to be very difficult for the Puyo player to try and do anything about it. Beautiful flat stack T-spin double. Takes the hit, does Random Zombie. Okay, he's got his sights set on building his stairs where his activation colour is the purples. Okay then, 2 combo, 3 combo, 10 garbage, 4 chain now from Random Zombie. Oh, nice T-spin double overhang there. I thought for a moment Japandi didn't see he had the T-spin double. And he's got a nice dig as well. I mean, a really nice dig. That's lovely. Oh. Still waiting for garbage to fall. Nicely done by Japandi. He's got some resources he can use. Go for triple line clear. He's got a T-spin overhang if he can somehow fashion it in. He should be able to with that next piece coming up. There we go. Into a T-spin double. Random Zombie meanwhile setting up a 2-chain. 1 line back. Another 2-chain now from Random Zombie. Margin time starting to kick in a little bit. Oh, I tell you what, eyepiece looks good for Japandi. And greens look good for Random Zombie. I don't think he's going to get them. A nice chunk of damage taken off though with that chain. Tetris now for Japandi. Gets nothing for the extra line clear. But there's no yellows nor greens for Random Zombie to work with. Or at the moment I can see what's troubling Japandi here. He's got himself 2 craters that he needs to fill up. But he needs another eyepiece. He's actually got the eyepiece now. Oh, that attack from Random Zombie has swallowed up the attack from Japandi, and now Japandi is in quite a bit of trouble. Is there going to be any kind of legendary dig? No, not on this occasion. And Random Zombie goes 5-0 up. Sorry, 5-1 up. 5-0? So here we go. Japandi's been working on his initial T-spin setups. T-spin nothing though, so that's the first T-spin nothing that we've seen. Whereas Random Zombie's going for stairs. Needs yellows on top. And another blue on top of yellows will do him just fine. He's got a colour he needs. Oh, power 4, power 5. Oh, 17 lines. 10 to go. 3 to go. And a top out. Done and dusted in the first phase. Random Zombie on the charge. 6-1. Looking at initial setups. Random Zombie going for stairs. It's got nice minnows actually. Sorry, nice Puyos for stairs. T-spin double meanwhile to open up Japandi's account in this game. Two chain now from Random Zombie. Again, Random Zombie piling up a little higher. Not sure what Random Zombie's control setup is, but it seems a little erratic with where he's placing Puyos. Two chain, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Japandi nearly messed that up. He's taken some sting out. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, now bit of nice to see some garbage going back in Puyo's direction for once. After that little exchange. Now then, some digging needs to be done by Japandi. He's got the T-spin overhang for there. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Going for the T-spin double. He's got another T-spin overhang if he swaps out to the... Yep, there we go. He got there in the end. That's certainly the other way of doing the T-spin. Going for the back-to-back now. Is he going to go for some kind of dig or is he going to let it loose? Nothing sent back in return. Tetris sends one back. And now some consolidatory digging begins from Japandi. And the counter punch is... Oh, that was a meaty counter punch from Random Zombie as margin time starts to take effect. Going for a T-spin single. Alright, now then, what next for Japandi? Into a Tetris, that's beautiful play. Meanwhile, Random Zombie concentrating on stairs. Gets a free chain now. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's a lot of garbage. Margin time has kicked in. Oh, I don't think Japandi wanted to do that. Pressure's really on. Oh, a dig might come to fruition. Now then. Only a single chain. Free chain now. That's, yeah, too much. The garbage spike from Puyo is really doing it for Japandi. I know some people are having issues with the internet today. It's not having a massive negative influence on this game, I'd say. Into a Tetris. Oh, lovely 5 chain. Back-to-back Tetris. That takes that away and sends 4 garbage back. Nice 2 chain from Random Zombie, which sends garbage back. Back-to-back Tetris meanwhile from Japandi. Trying to keep in this game. Triple line clear. Probably a safer option actually than to keep building for the Tetris. He's got resources available. Now a dig. Now a dig. That's a good dig. That's 13 garbage. That's, in the context of this game, that's quite an amount. He's banking on another eyepiece meanwhile, whereas Random Zombie, he's got a 2-chain ready. It's only one line. That's fine, because it allows Japandi to go for it again. Is he going for a dig? I think he is. Maximising the attack from the... Oh, look at that, 16 garbage. 2-chain now from Random Zombie to try and take some sting out of it. That's quite a sizable amount of sting. Oh, lovely from Japandi. T-spin doubled into another overhang. And he's got the T-piece to follow it up with a back-to-back T-spin double. Oh, nice. It's not going to do too much to Random Zombie. Back-to-back Tetris takes a lot of that sting out, though. Okay, Random Zombie's got resources he can use. Oh, nice little block. Although it's a dangerous one because of the reds. He's going blues instead. That's a lovely 4-chain. That's a lovely 4-chain manufactured by Random Zombie. I must admit, that placement of that minnow wasn't a wise placement. Must admit that. But as it is, Random Zombie is 8-1 to the good. And of course, bonus points are awarded to players who win their game. And they win it by 3 or more points. So at this moment in time, Random Zombie's going to get the bonus point as he is front running by quite a lot. First attack to Random Zombie in this exchange. Oh, T-spin double. Into a bit of a rush now from Japandi. 16 garbage. Oh, but the trigger has not been blocked. But it has now by... It's been blocked now by Random Zombie. You can see what Japandi is actually trying to do with the initial exchange. Another yellow would look very good on top of those purples. T-spin double meanwhile from Japandi. 2-chain from Random Zombie nullifies the majority of that garbage. Back-to-back Tetris. And I'll tell you something. There is a T-spin overhang. There it is. That's better. Back-to-back T-spin double. Alright, what next for Oh, that might be... No, it's fine. I was going to say that might have been curtains for Random Zombie. Now then, slow suffocation. And Japandi now actually has an advantage. Can he get the kill switch in? He certainly can. Random Zombie is suffocated. The Ross has stopped and Japandi has clawed one back. He's still trading by 6. But it's now 8-2 to Random Zombie. Into the 11th match of this Beginner League contest. Nice initial start for Japandi. You can soft drop that in. She does. Random Zombie meanwhile looking for stairs. Needs purples and greens. Or rather, he now just needs greens. That's a very interesting two-wide technique from I tell you what, if that garbage line is I was gonna say, if that garbage line was clean, that would have been very interesting. Now then, into a big dig. No, not big enough. I would have thought, with the way that those minnows were looking, it could have been better served for a longer dig, but no. Not on this occasion. Random Zombies field looks pretty clean, even with the garbage. You can actually do stuff with that. Another purple and some reds would go a long, long way, I think. Tetris, meanwhile, for Japandi, trying to catch Random Zombie off guard. Can he follow it up with a back-to-back Tetris? He's got one ready. Is he going to swap to the eyepiece to do it? Or is he going to keep building until he gets another one? Nope, goes for the back-to-back Tetris. Waiting for the attack from Random Zombie. Now then, kill switch. Is it coming? Back-to-back Tetris now again from Japandi into a T-spin double overhang. Oh, now the suffocation. This could be it. Oh, it's a two-chain from Random Zombie. I don't know what happened there, but I'm sure Japandi will take that. I'm sure Japandi will take that. And it's now 8-3. Alright, nice looking stairs going for Random Zombie, just needs purples. That's not bad, that's not a bad miss. You just need some reds. He's got reds coming up. Now going for a 5-chain. Here we go. Triple line clear. Now then, Japandi's got some repairing to do. Well, gets a T-spin double overhang. Masterfully played. Gets himself in. Starts a bit of a dig. Lovely 3-chain meanwhile from Random Zombie, trying to keep Japandi in check. Okay, what next for Japandi? Going for a 2 combo. Looking at Random Zombie. Bit of flat pack now. Yellows look good for 3-chain. Not going for that for the minute. Okay, that garbage bot won't do too much to Random Zombie. What we're doing here. T-spin single now from Japandi. It's a 3-chain from Random Zombie now. Okay, now then, Japandi's in a bit of trouble. That might top him out. Oh, he's close to it. He's close to topping out. Zed Pigs can't go there. Random Zombie advances onto match point. Front running by 6. He's leading 9-3. We may have a connection error coming up. Yep, I think there is a connection error. Well, oh no, we're okay. We have started. There was an all-clear opportunity as well for Random Zombie, but not taken. Going for the free chain. Smartly played by Japandi. Taking the damage. Now going for the T-spin double and building up. Oh, that might not be the best place to put the T-piece. Realises. Okay, he's got the right minnows actually. Half a pointless swap from eye to eye, but doesn't matter. He's got the T-spin overhang for a back-to-back T-spin double. He just needs the T-piece to come about. T-piece incoming. Oh, swapped out. That was interesting. Now going for it. Back-to-back T-spin double. Now half a dig. Oh, can he swap? No, he decides not to swap. Tetris now for Japandi. Okay, this is good. Now then, some garbage for Random Zombie to try and deal with. Lovely T-spin overhang now from Japandi. Oh, and he's setting himself up nicely for possibly going for back-to-back Tetris. The stored power there. I'll tell you what, T-spin triple overhang there. Nope. Going for the T-spin double instead. Nice two-chain for Random Zombie. T-spin single meanwhile. Triple line clear. Single chain. Into a T-spin double overhang. That's relatively clean actually. Oh, sets himself up nicely for the Tetris. Now then, Random Zombie's got some digging to do. Looking at it from here. Oh. Is Random Zombie trying to go for a two-chain? Tetris meanwhile from Japandi, just building on his merry way. Margin time starting to kick in for the Puyo player. Oh, this is good counterplay. Ho 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 ho. This is very good counterplay now. Random Zombie has negotiated all that damage. This is very smart actually from Japandi. Oh, he's got to be careful now. But Japandi must be thinking, how can I get the eyepiece over into that general direction? Maybe might be worth rotating the other way. Now a dig. Oh, okay, 13 garbage. Now then. Can Japandi fashion something out from here? He can. He can. This match still goes on. This is going on for quite a while. Excellent stuff this. It's 9-4. Is the comeback on? Who knows? Looking at initial stacks. Stairs for Random Zombie. I'm surprised that in this game Japandi has not once attempted the perfect clear. Okay, 4-chain now. Tetris will take away 4 of those 11 lines. Right, looking at what Random Zombie's doing, is just keeping things simple. Purple's looking good. Dig meanwhile from Japandi. Oh, I'll tell you what, this is a legendary dig. He can still keep digging. He can still keep digging. He's chosen not to keep digging. He could have kept that going for another 2 at least. Probably would have got a bit more mileage out than just going for the T-spin double. Thinking where to put that eyepiece. Now he's looking for the Tetris. Oh, T-spin overhang as well, that works. Gets himself another T-spin double. Don't think that was the kind of 2-chain that Random Zombie was looking for, but all the same. T-spin single, sets himself up for the Tetris. Back to back coming up. Here it comes. Back to back Tetris. Now then, Random Zombie. Random Zombie's playfield isn't particularly cluttered. He can still do quite a lot of stuff with what he's got. I wonder if he's going to link all those yellows. No, he's only going for a 2-chain. Okay, now then. Japandi's got some fixing to do. Random Zombie now has dug down to a relatively clean stack. Oh, there is a T-spin overhang with that minnow, but not taken. Oh, Tetris now. Nicely done. 8 garbage over to Random Zombie. That's quite a nice block actually from that garbage. Now going for the Tetris. Oh, there's a reversal on. That's 10 garbage, down to 7. It's quite a nice block that. Oh, that might have been half a mistake there from Random Zombie. Having said that, that could have been equally the same half-measure mistake from Japandi, but he's got a dig coming. Oh, 10 garbage. Down to 6. Margin time now kicking in. 4. 2-chain, that's nicely played. Now then. Now a dig. Now a little bit of a dig. But look at this 4-chain. Beautiful 4-chain. That's 18 lines and that's Good Night Vienna. Curtains, folks, and that's the end of it. Valiant effort from Japandi, but it is Random Zombie that takes the contest and wins this match 10-4. Good match, that. Whew. That was a very good set indeed. Hope everyone enjoyed that, because that was good. Please wait for a moment to try and get some more people into play. Alright folks, how's it sounding now? I'll say that this is actually a little too quiet. Is this any better? Try and get this right. Anyway, to give you a clue to what the next set is going to be, we're going to stick with Japandi. But I have a feeling he's going to be player 2 for this one, as he will now play Lux for the next game. So when I get the prompts that they are ready, we'll head back over and get the Echolocam booted up so that we can bring you that match. But whilst we are waiting for them to set up and get ready, obviously as you guys know, this is the PuyoGB League Season 2. And of course with this league, we're starting with the beginners, which will run through to the 22nd of March. Then from the 23rd of March through to the 5th of April, it's going to be the Intermediate League. And then the 6th of April through to the 19th is going to be the Pro League, with the playoffs taking place on the 20th of April. But that's not the only thing that we're doing or showcasing, because if you're in London at around the 4th and 5th of May of this year, NGI would like you to come to Sakura Fight Festa 2019. The following fighting games that you see on screen will be there for people to take part in tournaments. It's £15 for a weekend pass, £10 for a single day. For more information, go to smash.gg/SFF2019. Sakura Fight Festa 2019 is brought to you by NGI and will take place at the X-Fed in London. And all of this is on the road to Revolution 2019, which will take place this year at Vauxhall in London in October 2019. The dates, I believe, are the 11th through to the 13th. And the games that you see on your screen will be the main event games. So if you're into BlahBlue, Skullgirls, Pokken, Unist, I think that's Unist anyway, Guilty Gear, or indeed Puyo Tetris, which will be a main event game at the event this year, then get yourself down to Vauxhall, London for Revolution 2019. For more information, go to ngi-revolution.co.uk to find out more. If you're heading over to France to take part at the mix-up, then we've got a Puyo tournament for you. Our friends over at BioN, the French Puyo community, and Carré Tetris, the French Tetris community, are teaming up to bring you a Puyo esports side event on the 21st of April in Lyon, France, as part of the mix-up. And there is a €100 pot bonus. So if you want to earn some money on the side playing some Puyo, head on over to themixup.eu for more information. And of course, as part of what we're doing, as PuyoGB looks to expand its operations, we are going to be in Dublin, Ireland on the 31st of August and the 1st of September as part of Celtic Throwdown. On the 31st of August, we're going to be running a Puyo Tetris swap tournament, and then on the 1st of September, we're going to be running a Classic Rules Puyo esports tournament. For more information, go to CelticThrowdown.com. And with all of that over and done with, let's check on the players and see if they are ready to engage. You bet they're ready to engage, and it's going to be Japandi versus Lux, so I will indeed change everything over. Just make sure that we're ready.
Are you prepared? Play together.
Alright then, combatants are set, Let's rock and roll. Interesting GTR setup from Lux to begin with. Is he looking for a double commit? No, he's kind of half frog stacking. T-spin double meanwhile now from Japandi. Light spattering of garbage now. Might have dented Lux's plans a little bit. The thing is, can Japandi now follow it up with something? Tetris now. Oh, I'll tell you what, Lux is might be struggling here. Japandi going on his merry way. He's starved of the eyepiece. Nice free chain now from Lux. Oh, I'll tell you something, that's good. Now's the dig to carry on. Keeps digging. 10 garbage. 2 chain now from Lux, who's sporting the nickname Better Than Rory. Lads on the banter bus. Oh, 70 for 4, 50 for 10. Nice 2 chain. Tetris meanwhile from Japandi, keeping the pressure on. 80 for 5, that takes a large amount of sting out of that attack. Nice little ghost 2 chain there. Oh, that's nice from Japandi. That's nicer from Lux. Now into the free chain. Marching time about to take full effect. There was a risky T-spin opportunity there, but decides not to go for it. How are we doing for audio levels, guys? I will swap out once this match is over. Lovely 4 chain, which closes the game out, and Lux takes the first game and goes 1-0 up. Into the second game now. And some real good music. Lovely GTR setup, starting from Lux now. Oh, he actually had the right Puyos there. With that red-yellow, and he stacks it to the side. He's cycling through Puyos vociferously. Trying to channel a Lord Elros. Whereas Japandi's looking for a T-spin double. He's got it, he's just waiting for the T-piece. Swapped out the T-piece. He's now going to go for the T-spin double. Now he's going to go for a bit of a dig. Not a bad ploy, this. Using the T-spin double to begin with, but look at this. Lux is ready and waiting. Beautiful 5 chain. 13 lines. Okay, now then. The tables have turned. Now then, the dig's got to begin. Oh, I'll tell you what, the minnows are kind. 10 garbage. Now then. How much more digging can... Oh! That might have been a mistake from Lux. T-spin overhang has been found. Now then, how quickly can Lux break out of this? He's got purples, he's managed to scuttle through. He's got a free chain. Oh, he's riding his luck a little bit, his Lux. That's better now. Marching time starting to take effect. Oh, this is troublesome for Japandi. And Gonski! Lux 2-0 up. How's the audio, guys? Let me know in the comments. Or let me know in the chat, I should say. Now we've got Popoy's theme from Puyo Puyo Fever bringing us into this game. Got some good music. Again, Japandi not going for a 10-minute perfect clear. We've seen him do it. He's got the right minnow now. Is he going to go for a T-spin double? No. He's going to use his patented T-spin double into a 2-wide. Look at this from Lux. This is beautiful. Lovely 8-chain. You're a goner, son. Tell you now.
Was there ever any doubt?
You let a Puyo player get an 8-chain and you don't have anything ready. You're just asking for trouble. Lux brings up his hat trick and goes on his merry way. Now we've got the tutorial music, so let's talk about building GTR, shall we? He needs another colour to go with the reds to bridge that. He's going with purples, he's going a single colour GTR. You can see here he now needs reds and yellows, which he's got. T-spin double meanwhile from Japandi. Now he's got yellows, and now he's going to unleash a 5-chain. Haha, that's beautiful. A Ghost 6, and it's 4 to the good for Lux. Volume is like 10-20% of what it could be at a guess. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with this. Couldn't tell you. Okay, meanwhile, Lux looking to build a bit more. Got purples. Gonna set off a 6-chain. I just noticed that misdrop from Japandi. And that second misdrop just pretty much consigned the game away. And Lux is now 5. Don't change the game. Mic volume balance. It's perfect. Overall volume is quiet. Interesting. Okay. In the words of Vegeta, Big Bang Attack. Now then, what's Lux gonna do here? He needs yellows more than reds, actually. He's gonna build upwards. It's like Lux's playstyle is a crossover between GTR and Lord Elros's frog stack technique. It's another 6-chain. Got himself a power 2-chain as well to seal the deal. 10 lines to go, 3 more to go. Oh, it's too risky for a T-spin overhang. And that's not going to work either.
Was there ever any doubt?
6-0 to Lux. Lux has found his feet, it seems. Maybe. Alright, let's have a party. Yeah, he's now just frog stacking. It's better from Lux. Well, that's kind of stopped his GTR in his tracks. Now he's got something back. 5-chain now from Lux. I'll tell you what, brave from Japandi. I think he realises he's too close to the top where he can't actually force any kind of T-spin there. 3-chain meanwhile from Lux. Oh, he's got to be careful now, Japandi. There we go. Just had to remember to rotate the other way. Bit of a dig. Now free change from Lux. That's going to take the game away. 7-0 to Lux. Japandi's taking a bit of a battering. The normal versus music brings up the 8th game in this contest. Fantastically brave from Japandi. Not going to have the minnows anymore to do anything. Those are horrible minnows. Lux, meanwhile, going GTR. He needs greens. He's getting greens. He's just not really using it to his advantage. Maybe he feels he can just beat Japandi with 5 chains. Doesn't need to overexert himself. Oh, gone. Gone, 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 gone. Neck and crop, gone. And Lux goes 8-0 up. We might have a second clean sweep, and it'll be the second clean sweep that Japandi has conceded. Now Lux is attempting stairs. I don't know if this is showboating or something else, but good for him for mixing it up. It's a safe single passage. There we go, that looks better. Now he's fish stacking. No, he's just going to let it rip. It's a 7 chain. Backs up the 8 he got earlier. It's 24 lines. Forget that. Gone skate. Lux on match point. 9 to the good. Japandi doesn't seem to have an answer. Can he claw a consolation win? Lux going back to stairs. I'll tell you what, these are not bad. These are not bad Puyos for stairs at all. In fact, these are very useful Puyos for stairs. Just needs another yellow, really, which he's got. G-spin double meanwhile for Japandi. Going for a little bit of a dig. Power single to power double. Won't bother Lux one bit. He's got purples for the kill switch. That's gonna be it. That's 15 lines. That's curtains, folks. Lux takes a clean sweep in pretty much double quick time. Lux 10, Japandi 0. That was a rout. An absolute rout. Alright, so whilst we're waiting for some other players to become available, we'll say we've just seen 2 games, both featuring Japandi. Lux taking a 10-0 win over him, and Random Zombie going 10-4. Just going to wait for some other people to become available. So whilst we're waiting, I want to talk to people that are here in the stream chat. People like Kersey and Random Gamer, Crash X101, Bootcamp. How you all doing, guys? How's it going? See, some of you are quite loud in who the next contestant is going to be. That's fun. So also waiting for some other people to be available. Let's see what's happening elsewhere. So going great, man. Yeah, nice to have you around. Thanks for joining the. Oh, he's Bootcamp Rushing Scythe. Yes, we know him as Rushy, but he's also Mr. Bootcamp. Next is Crash with GTR. I don't know about that. But no, that's great to hear. Great to hear that you're doing okay. And to everyone else watching the stream, if you're not available to type or whatever, still thank you very much for your patronage and your viewership here this evening. Hopefully you're enjoying the game so far, and just to reiterate, this is the Beginner League, and the PuyoGB League will run for 6 weeks. So just to give you guys an idea again as to what we're doing. So for the moment, up until the 22nd of March, we are running the Beginner League, and then the Intermediate League will be the 23rd of March through to the 5th of April, and then the Pro League the 6th of April through to the 19th, and the playoffs will be at the 20th of April. And for people that are wondering why we got the playoffs on that particular day, the Beginner League, the Intermediate League and the Pro League matches, when everyone has played their allotted games within this 2-week window that they are given, for Beginner League and Intermediate League, whoever wins those leagues are promoted up to the league above them. So the winner of Beginner is automatically promoted to Intermediate, the winner of Intermediate automatically promoted to Pro. Likewise, the loser of the Pro League gets relegated automatically to the Intermediate, and the loser of Intermediate gets relegated into the Beginner League. The playoffs, however, will take place between whoever finishes second in the Beginner League and whoever finishes second from bottom in the Intermediate League. Kind of pretty much a promotion chance demotion risk. It's double jeopardy in that respect. Likewise, whoever finishes second in the Intermediate League will take on second from bottom in the Pro League. Again, double jeopardy, promotion chance and demotion risk. Of course, what happens is, in the playoffs, if the people in the leagues below beat the players in the leagues above, then their positions change. So, say for example, whoever finished second in Intermediate beats second from bottom in Pro, that person in Pro League is relegated to Intermediate, and the person who was in Intermediate gets promoted to Pro. Of course, if the person from the league above wins their match, then their league standing stays as is. So there really is a chance for people in all of the leagues to actually play to their best, knowing full well that there is promotion and demotion in this. But yeah, league sign-ups closed earlier on in January. We held the sign-ups for about 6 weeks actually, just into the new year, and then we used the time between when we closed sign-ups and obviously starting the league to set the structure in place. And also just to let people know, we're supporting Puyo Tetris on both Steam and Nintendo Switch, and Puyo Esports on Nintendo Switch. And I have a feeling that for people that are just going to play Puyo, they're most likely going to be using Puyo Esports over Puyo Tetris. but we want to keep Puyo Tetris in the limelight because that is the official localized release. Of course, Puyo Esports is Japan only. Well, Japan, Taiwan, and Korea only for the time being. Okay, so let me have a quick look and see. Japan D has had to run, so won't be able to do any more matches with Japan D featuring. So good games from him. No, unlucky that he's lost these games, but well played nevertheless. Sure, everything's okay. Obviously, well played to Lux. What about PS4 PPT owners? Well, last year when we ran the league, we opened it up to all three formats. So we had Puyo Tetris on Steam, Switch, and PlayStation 4, and we found that the uptake on the PlayStation 4 version was negligible. Very, very few people actually played using the PS4 version. The most common versions that we had were Steam and Nintendo Switch. So for this league, we're just using the Steam and Switch versions, really, because they are the common uptake. That doesn't mean to say that we're not discouraging people from playing the PlayStation 4 version of Puyo Tetris. In fact, actually, if you have the PlayStation 4 version of PPT, please play it. We want you to play this game to enjoy this game. But for the purposes of our league, because the PC and Switch versions are the most common versions, we are sticking with those. Right, so again, we're still waiting for people to for matches. You know, I've brought you two for the moment, hoping to bring you at least one more. But obviously, as you know, we're still waiting for people. And the splash screen out for the PuyoGB League Season 2 stays up for the time being. But let's concentrate again on telling you guys about what's coming up in the near future. So once again, the events that we've got lined up are as follows. So we're going to start off again by talking about Sakura Fight Festa 2019. So this is a fighting tournament which is brought to you by NGI. Now, one of our adjudicators and PuyoGB staff members is also a staff member of NGI, so this is kind of like a cross-link affiliation, if you will. So in this event, Sakura Fight Festa 2019, the games that you see: Soul Calibur 6, Tekken 7, Blah Blue, Cross Tag Battle, Fighting X Delaya, Guilty Gear, Zerd 2, Dead or Alive 6, Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown. They are all games that you'll be able to take part in at Sakura Fight Festa 2019. It's going to take place on the 4th and the 5th of May of this year at the XFed in London. Sign up online, £15 for a weekend pass, £10 for a single day. More information, go to smash.gg/SFF2019. And of course, be sure to follow NGI at NGI Events on Twitter. And this is all part of the build-up to Revolution 2019, which will take place in Vauxhall in London, this October in 2019. Games like Blah Blue, Guilty Gear 2, Pokken Tournament DX, Under Night in Birth, Skullgirl Second Encore, and of course Puyo Puyo Tetris will be main event games. For more information on Revolution 2019, visit ngi-revolution.co.uk. And of course, you can expect a PuyoGB presence at Revolution this year, purely because Puyo Puyo Tetris is a main event game. If, however, you want to play some Puyo a bit sooner, maybe around the Easter period, well, we have a tournament for you, because the French Puyo Puyo community BioN and the French Tetris community, Color Tetris, have joined forces to give you a Puyo Puyo esports side event at the Mix-Up in Lyon, France on Sunday, the 21st of April, Easter Sunday itself. And there will be a €100 bonus pot. So if you want to earn some money on the side playing Puyo, head on over to the mixup.eu for more information. And of course, PuyoGB will be in Dublin, Ireland on the 31st of August and the 1st of September to take part in Celtic Throwdown. On the 31st of August we're going to be having a Puyo Puyo Tetris swap tournament, and then on the 1st of September we are going to be having a Classic Rule Puyo Puyo esports tournament. Again, that's going to be in Dublin, Ireland as part of Celtic Throwdown. For more information go to celticthrowdown.com. See if we can get some I love that picture. Well, thank you for saying that you like the picture. One of the guys who's actually taking part in the tournament, Crumpton, is one of our artists for what we do, and he also did our Play Expo London Puyo Tetris swap tournament poster when we went live to that event last August. And I do like his art. His artwork is for me, it reminds me of the old British comics, which is what I really like. Well, we do have a game coming in for you, if you guys can just hold on for a moment. For we're going to do Lux versus Crumpton. We spoke about him just a moment ago with the Celtic Throwdown art. Now he's going to be playing. That's cool. Right, so we do have a game coming up for you. The players are getting set up and ready. So let's head on over to the PC version of Poo Tetris right now, and let's get this game up and running. Except Crumpet isn't here yet. So stay out for the time being. Let's get the track poster out of the way whilst we wait for Lux to bring Crumpton in first. Lux, good luck. Keep up the good work. Make Rory proud. Random Gamer 1022. Nice stuff. There we go. Invite has come my way. Let's see if Crumpton is in. He certainly is. Using his old name, Old Man Crumpet. We're ready to rock and roll in this new game. Lux versus Crumpton. And I have a feeling this is going to be an all Puyo affair. Let's get the Echolo Cam.
Let's play together.
Let's have fun, okay?
And Surfer Dude Lemrez is Lux's character. We've got Skatadara. Ready to go. Both going for some kind of GTR-ish start. I'd say that Lux's is looking a little cleaner. Having said that, Crumpton doing the early repairs. So that's looking slightly nicer from Crump. 2 chain now from Lux. Well, that's not going to do too much damage actually to Crumpton. That's a bit of a block. Okay, another 2 chain. 2 chain in return from Crumpet, trying to keep pace. 3 chain now from Crump. Nice bit of counterplay between the two. Bit of back and forth, this is nice to see. Frog stack complete from Lux. He needs to be very careful not to pile up too high now. Oh, 5 chain now from Crumpet. Looking for the kill switch. Oh! Lux has managed to get a chain together. It's only a 3 chain. He's taking some heavy damage. Now he's got some digging to do. A kill switch from Crump will do the trick nicely. Tell you what. Is Crump looking for a big chain here? Oh, I'll tell you what. Here we go. Now it's the end of. It's too much. That's a lovely chain. 8 chain from Crumpet, and he goes 1-0 up. Simple as that, really. 1-0 up to Crump. And we go to game 2. Bet you guys weren't expecting that. it's a lovely clean GTR setup there from Crumpton has really worked on his GTR. It is completely different from when he played last year in the league. Those reds might be a bit of a bother, but... Okay, so we go for a 2-chain. I'll tell you what, Lux has got a chain ready. Now then, Crumpton, what do you got? It's a 6-chain from... And it's met with a 6-chain that's more powerful. Back it goes. 48 garbage. Oh, now then. Lux. No, hasn't got anything there. Fantastic counterplay from Crumpton, and he goes 2-0 up. We've got the Sega Tetris theme bringing us in. Again, GTR starts from both players, almost a carbon copy of one another. Oh, that might have been a bit of a problem from Crumpet. Okay, I see what he's doing, that's fine. He just needs a yellow and a green. Well, he's got yellows and he's got green. There we go, that looks good. Is he going to extend using yellows? I think he is. Lux, on the other hand, extending using reds. Oh, this is crazy from Crumpet. Oh, this is interesting. That 3-chain has completely done him in. Lovely stuff, and Lux has clawed one back. Gosh, I've been playing for like 7 years. I think I have no clue how to count garbage. This shoutcaster knows it off the top of his head. I've been playing this game series for 25 years. So I think I kind of... I'm not saying for definite I know absolutely everything, because that would be misleading. But I do know a little bit. This transition from Lux in this game is beautiful. Now then, is there going to be a bit of an extension? No, there isn't. Power 5-chain. This looks like an 8-chain from Crumpet. Back it goes. Over 150 garbage. Lux has got no say in this. Crumpet 3-1. Sets the premise nicely. Some good music for some good play. Oh, nice. Nice GTR start there from Crumpton. He's got reds, blues now. We'll finish that off nicely. Meanwhile, Lux has got... it looks like a 5-chain so far. Okay, now he's got blues. Now he's got blues. Is he getting... Oh, Crumpton's looking to build using... Oh, I'll tell you what. This is... That's good play. Saw the counter coming. Look at that tail! It's a 10-chain! Double digits from Crumpton! What a beautiful chain! Lux can do nothing! Lux can do absolutely nothing about it! We have a 10-chain in the house and it's come from Crumpton! 4-1! What a chain! Beautiful chain! That tail works perfectly! Hello, Miriam! How you doing, buddy? Nice to have you join us on the chat. Oh, I'll tell you what, this beginner league is starting to heat up. Seriously good stuff. Lux cycling through Puyos like no tomorrow. Crumpton, on the other hand, rather reserved. Power 2-chain now from... Oh, I'll tell you what, that's done him. That power 2-chain has done Crumpet. Sometimes cycling through colours just to net you that power chain. That nice little swamp, throw the opponent off kilter, does work. Both of them clean GTRs from the off. if you think this is a quote-unquote bit of a benchmark for the beginner league, wonder what will happen in intermediate and pro leagues when they roll around. Meanwhile, that nice 2-chain from Crumpton has just applied a little bit of pressure. Oh, Crumpton looking pretty mean here. Look at this chain though from Lux. Oh, I needed double purples and wasn't getting double purples, and as quick as you like, Lux has pulled 2 back. This is turning out to be quite the match. It's Lux is only trailing by 1. It's 4-3 to Crumpet at the minute. Sticker of Puyo seeing us into this game. You know, Crumpton's actually got something quite nice with these. Okay, going that way with blues. Yep, that's fine. Okay, chain off now. Who's got the bigger chain? I'd say Lux has. Power 7 into an 8. Nothing Crumpton can do. And we're back to being all square. The disruption is strong, absolutely. Good reads from both players, and it's now 4 apiece. Scores are level. Into the 9th game now. You can see where both players have slightly differing ways of building GTR. I'll tell you something. Crumpton was starting to look really good there. It still is in a way. He just needs to erase some blues. Just stopping his chain. I'll tell you what, Lux on the other hand. Chain's being sent off. It's a 6. Against another 6. It only leaves 8 garbage. That's a really good counter from Lux. They both have resources to build up again. Power 2 chain now. Disruption strong. 2 chain now to mitigate some of that garbage. Now then, who's got the stronger mid-game to finish off in this little contest? 3 chain now from Lux. Now the tables are turned. Crumpton's in a bit of trouble. Oh, that might be it. Yeah, it is. That's unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Lux moves into the lead now. He's now front running by 1. 5-4. Ooh. Got a bit of the old Vine GTR from Crumpet. Nice to see. More traditional GTR from... Well, I'll tell you what, that's strong from Crumpton. Okay, 4 chain. You can set it off, you can set it off. He chooses not to. That might have been a bit of a problem there for Crumpton. Maybe he should have just set it off as is. He was looking too much at the purples being his trigger, and he had the right colour just to bail and set the chain off as was. 6-4 now to Lux. Yeah, I'm not going to fault the build here. GTR builds from both look pretty good. Okay, albeit that Crumpton is blocked himself off at the moment. Okay, do something with that. Oh, tell you what, 6 chain. He's managed to get the colours he needed for a 7. That's going back, and that's, yeah. There we go, 42 garbage, 30's fallen, 12 more to go. Lux is on the back foot. Can Crumpet close the game? 3 chains should do it. Yep, that's going to be curtains for Lux. Crumpton's back in the race. 6-5 to Lux. I wonder if we're going to have a 19-game set. Right, here we go. This is great. For those people that really don't know how to build GTR or struggle with GTR, these beginner players, you can see through repetition exactly how the GTR is being built. He's got a reverse chain with the yellows, that's great. What's he doing now, Crumpton? Oh. Oh, okay. Not got a chain there, but... Okay, time for Lux to go for it. Rushes Crumpton nicely. It's now 7-5 to Lux. Here we go, into the next game. Quick single from Lux. It's not really done anything to really disrupt. Well, it hasn't even blocked. That's not blocked at all. That could work to Crumpton's advantage. Power 2 chain now. Oh yeah, caught him out. No blues there. Oh, 110 for 7. That's a beautiful power single. You want to swap someone with a singles, you want to aim for 110 for 7. You're guaranteed to send 11 garbage to the opponent. Now then, can Lux close it? Can Crumpton close this game off? You bet he can. 22 garbage sees the back of Lux. And Crumpton rather, I should say. Old man Crumpet, the old Crumpton. Still in this race. PuyoGB now takes us into the next game. And again, look at the base GTR build. That's very nice from both players. Now then, Lux cycling through pieces. I think what he wants is the reds. He's got reds. This is one disadvantage of cycling through pieces. You sometimes waste Puyos you could effectively use. Okay, Crumpton now going to set his chain off. It's a 7. That was almost a fantastic recovery from Lux. He just needed another green and that would have been a 7 against a 7. But as it happens, didn't quite go his way. And now scores a level again. It's 7 apiece. Oh, there's a danger that there won't be a bonus point in this. That's the staff roll theme for the game. Sees us into the next one. Okay, now there's a bit of a confliction from Crumpton. He's realised the confliction and he's going for a quick 5 chain. Oh, that was a very risky gamble from... It was not even much of a gamble, that was a very risky extension from Lux. Didn't work for him. And Crumpton is 8-7 to the good. Lots of ebbs and flows in this. Back to PuyoGB now. Oh, he had purples there, did Crumpton. Managed to fix that, as has Lux. So they're both now need reds. That's a really good colour combination for both. Needs to be careful now, Lux, that he doesn't erase those colours by mistake, which he has done. Don't think he was meaning to do that. He's gone for all money. He realised his mistake. And Crumpton now moves on to match point. He might be able to take the bonus point. Both going again. GTR, both for GTR. Similar GTR set. In fact, actually, it was almost identical GTR setups there. Right, Crumpton now looking to go with purples and reds. Lux looking to go for purples and blues. Chain now on the go. It's a nice little full down chain is this. It's an 8. Another green on top would have made that a 9. And I have a feeling that's going to be game. That 5 chain won't be enough to take over 180 plus. And that is game. Valiant effort from Lux. I tell you what, that ebbed and flowed somewhat beautifully. But as it happens, Crumpton takes the set by 10 games to 7. That was a brilliant, brilliant set to commentate. Absolutely fantastic. A technical hiccup with taking the stream banner away, but that's going to actually do it for this edition of the PuyoGB League Season 2 Beginner League matches. We were able to get some matches in today, a couple with Japandi, a couple with Lux, and I have to say it was a pretty good contest, all things considered. So, as I close this out, just to let you guys know some few things as you look at that beautiful artwork. Telling you guys that we're going to be at Celtic Throwdown, and we'll start off with that actually. If you guys are going to be in Dublin, Ireland, and you're heading to Celtic Throwdown, then come along, because we at PuyoGB are going to be having a tournament there. 2 in fact. On the 31st of August we are going to be running a Puyo Puyo Tetris swap tournament, and on the 1st of September we're going to be running a Puyo Suit Rule, or Classic Rule, Puyo Puyo Esports tournament. For more information on that, please go to CelticThrowdown.com. If, however, you're looking for something a bit, well, not so much a bit close to home, but if you're going to be in France attending the mix-up, then I have some good news for you. Our friends, the French Puyo Puyo community, Bayouen, and the French Tetris community, Carré Tetris, are teaming up together to bring you a Puyo Puyo Esports Puyo Puyo side event tournament. This will take place on Easter Sunday, the 21st of April, in Lyon as part of the mix-up. There will be a €100 bonus pot, so if you want to make some money on the side playing some Puyo Puyo, head on over to the mixup.eu for more information. Pretty much preceding the Puyo Puyo side event in Lyon, part of the mix-up, NGI will be bringing to you Sakura Fight Festa 2019. The games that you see on screen, such as Soul Calibur 6, Dead or Alive 6, Tekken 7, Virtual Fighter Final Showdown 5, Guilty Gear Zerd 2, Blah Blue, and the other games that you see on screen are going to be available for you to take part in competitions. This will be taking place on the 4th and 5th of May 2019 at the XFed in London. Go to smash.gg/SFF 2019 for more information. And please be sure to follow NGI at NGI Events on Twitter. And all this is leading up to Revolution 2019, where the games you see on screen are main event games, including Puyo Puyo Tetris, which is going to be fantastic for the game and the community. And you can bet that PuyoGB will have some presence at this tournament. This will take place on the dates the 11th through to the 13th of October. For more information on Revolution 2019, please visit ngi-revolution.co.uk. And this will be taking place at Vauxhall in London. Again, to follow the event stream happening, you've got the Twitch live stream, links right there in the description for when it does go live, and of course please follow at NGI Events on Twitter. And that's going to do it for us for this edition of PuyoGB League Season 2 Beginners League matches. We shall be bringing some more matches to you next Saturday from 7 o'clock UK time. Until then, this is Blue Hair K signing out. Have a good one, and we'll see you again soon.